a different kind of war. At first, the fighting resembled conventional battle, but Filipino forces soon shifted tactics. They turned to guerrilla warfare. They moved through jungles. They blended into villages. They struck unexpectedly. American troops struggled to distinguish fighters from civilians. Frustration grew. Military policy hardened. Entire villages suspected of aiding resistance were burned. Civilians were relocated into guarded zones known as reconcentration areas. Disease spread rapidly in these crowded camps. Malaria, cholera, starvation. One interrogation method became infamous. It was called the water cure. Prisoners were forced to ingest large amounts of water while restrained, causing severe physical distress. Reports of brutality reached the United States. Some Americans were shocked. Others defended the tactics as necessary. The war dragged on for more than 3 years. By 1902, official resistance was declared over, but violence continued in certain regions. Historians estimate that hundreds of thousands of Filipino civilians died during the conflict, many from disease and famine caused by displacement. American casualties numbered in the thousands. It was a brutal chapter for both sides. Part 4. The debate at home. Back in the United States, the war sparked fierce debate. Was this expansion justified? Or was America abandoning its founding principles? An organization known as the Anti-Imperialist League formed to oppose overseas empire. Its members included politicians, businessmen, and writers. One of the most famous critics was Mark Twain. He argued that the United States had betrayed its ideals. The Declaration of Independence spoke of liberty, yet America was denying independence to another people. Supporters of expansion saw it differently. President William McKinley argued that the United States had a responsibility to educate, uplift, and govern. He framed expansion as moral duty. Critics saw economic motives. They saw strategic positioning in Asia. They saw empire, pathway, global transformation. The Philippines remained under American control until 1946. During that period, the United States built schools, roads, and political institutions. English became widely used. Infrastructure expanded, but American authority remained. Military bases were established. Strategic influence in the Pacific grew. The war marked a turning point. The United States was no longer simply a continental republic. It had become a global power. When World War I erupted in Europe, America would eventually intervene. During World War II, its global military presence expanded dramatically. The Philippine conflict became an early example of overseas intervention, counterinsurgency, and nation building. Lessons from this war influenced future American conflicts. From Southeast Asia to the Middle East, the pattern of distant wars would repeat.